Hi guys, it's the Walking Zero Dead here, king of the anime and manga boxers and a lover of all things geeky here on YouTube. So if you follow my channel and you know me, then you know I'm a massive PlayStation 1 fan. I am a PlayStation generation kid. So when Sony announced the PlayStation Classic, I was really excited. I was ready for the nostalgia. Now that it's out, this console has got a lot of negative backlash from the fans. A lot of people saying this is an overpriced emulator and that the list of preloaded games on this console are rubbish. So in this video, I'm going to be unboxing this bad boy, showing you what you get. I'm going to break down and talk about the 20 games that are on this console, as well as I'm going to give my opinion on some of the games that I would have liked to have seen on this console that represented the PlayStation generation. So in the comment section down below, and I know from you guys out there, what games would you like to have seen on the PlayStation Classic? Let me show you guys the PlayStation Classic. Look at this box. This is a box of nostalgia for me. The black and the yellow looks absolutely incredible. It brings me back to like my 11th birthday. A very long time ago, but I'm absolutely loving the box. This looks absolutely incredible on any gaming shelf, trust me. When you open this bad boy up, you get the mini console. It is just a miniature replica of the original PlayStation. It looks incredible. It's 40% smaller than an original PlayStation. Look at that, that's absolutely crazy. It's got a working power button and the open button resets the games. I'm going to compare this to a PAL Resident Evil 2. As you can see, this thing is absolutely tiny. It's pretty much smaller than an actual game case. It looks really good. I mean, I love that. That looks absolutely incredible. And then you get some old school controllers before DualShock and before analog. Some original PlayStation controllers. Here are the 20 preloaded games on the PlayStation Classic. First off, we're going to start off with Metal Gear Solid. In my opinion, the best game on the PlayStation 1. The PlayStation 1's masterpiece. I must have completed this game 20 times. I absolutely love the Metal Gear Solid franchise. Next up, you got Dr. Drill. This is like a Buster Bubble game. This is taking the slot, should we say, of something like Castlevania Symphony of the Night. It should not be on there. Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey, a real fun game. If you're not going to get Crash, I'm cool with Abe being on here. Rayman, another really cool platforming game. If you're not going to get Spyro, I'm okay with Rayman. Yo, Resident Evil Director's Cut. A lot of people said, why isn't Resident Evil 2 on here? But in all honesty, I think people forget how many iconic moments Resident Evil 1 has. Like the first ever zombie, the zombie dogs breaking through the glass, the Jill sandwich, the zombie coming into the basement. I mean, Resident Evil 1 is the reason I wanted an original PlayStation. I've completed this game probably more times than any video game I've ever played. I love the original Resident Evil, especially the Director's Cut. Then you got the original Persona. I recently just picked up Persona 5 on PlayStation 4, so I'm interested to see what this is like, but I don't feel like it should be on the list if I'm honest. Then you got Ridge Racer Type 4. This should have been replaced with like Wipeout or Gran Turismo. I don't think anyone can deny that. Then you got Super Puzzle Fighter 2 Turbo. This is taking up the place of something like Dino Crisis, so it shouldn't be here. You got Siphon Filter, a really cool action-adventure game with elements of like stealth. I absolutely loved this game back in the day, so I've got no problems with this being here. Tekken 3, no question, one of the best fighters on the system. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. I understand they wanted to go with a first-person shooter, but why not go with like Duke Nukem? Something with a bit of humour, something with a bit of style, you know? Then we got Twisted Metal. Yo, this deserves to be here. Such fun games. Wild Arms is an RPG I've always heard about, so I'm kind of looking forward to putting some time into this. Battle Arena Toshiden. I picked this up at a car boot about 4 months ago for £1, and I'd never heard of it before. So this should have been replaced with maybe like a Street Fighter or like Mortal Kombat 3. Cool Borders 2, I know a lot of controversy with this. Like a lot of people were like, why the fuck is this on here? I mean, this is taking the place of maybe like a Parasite Eve or, you know, a Dino Crisis, something really cool. Destruction Derby I'm cool with. Destruction Derby 2 I used to play on demo disc all the time, and that was a lot of fun. Then we've got one of the most iconic PlayStation games of all time. When you think PlayStation 1, you think Final Fantasy 7. It would be really nice to see 8 and 9 on this, but unfortunately they're not. You got the original Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I get why they put it on here for all the new Grand Theft Auto fans to see what the original was like. But I don't feel these are very good games. They're like micro machines with loads of violence. I mean, they're okay. Intelligence Cube should not have been on this list. We could have had something like Nightmare Creatures or something really cool replacing this. And then finally we got Jumping Flash. I played this before making this video and it's trash. Like, you put this on here instead of Crash Bandicoot, what you want? So guys, now I'm going to talk about some games that I would have loved to have seen on the PlayStation Classic. So it's recently been revealed that there were 36 games considered and cut from the PlayStation Classic that really defined the PlayStation generation, like Crash Bandicoot, Spyro 2, Medieval, Parappa the Rapper. They all should have really been on this console. There was another great game that I saw on that list that for UK fans I think would have been a real big title, and that is Parasite Eve 1, a game that we never got over here in the UK, and it's like a hybrid of Japanese RPG and survival horror. It's an absolutely incredible game that anyone that's a PlayStation fan should play. So I want to talk about some games that I feel should have been on the PlayStation Classic. Now straight off the bat is Tomb Raider. Lara Croft was a gaming icon, a sex symbol back in the early 90s with her triangle titties. I mean, Tomb Raider was a massive franchise when I was a little kid for PlayStation, so I was generally shocked to see PlayStation left off the list. I was like, what the fuck? You can't have a PlayStation Classic without Tomb Raider, in my opinion. Now, I know we got Resident Evil Director's Cut, but why not have the golden trilogy of survival horror games with Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 Nemesis? I mean, Resident Evil 2 is getting a PlayStation 4 remaster in January, so what better time for new fans to go back to the original, and it would have been great to see Resident Evil 1, 2 and 3 on the Classic. Yo, if you wanted obscure little party games, why not go with Incredible Crisis? This is a real fun, wacky, over-the-top button-bashing mini-game, and it's just a lot of fun. I would love to have seen it on there. Yo, come on now. How could we not have got Silent Hill, another iconic survival horror masterpiece that spawned a giant franchise? This really should have been on the PlayStation 1 Classic. Before there was Assassin's Creed and Hitman, there was Tenchu Stealth Assassins. Yo, this was a lot of fun. Running on the rooftops of Japan, assassinating people as ninjas. A great game. The last game I want to bring up is Fear Effect. Yo, this game is really cinematic. Cell shaded, one of the first, if not the first, cell shaded games that came out. A lot of like psychological and horror elements to it. It's a great game. I remember playing this for a whole summer once. It was really good. So guys, in the comment section down below, I know from you guys out there, what games would you have put on the PlayStation Classic? If you enjoyed the video, please give it the old thumbs up, share it around, click that subscribe button, click that notification bell. You'll get more anime, manga, video game and Walking Dead videos that are super geeky pop up on your feed that are worth checking out. Thanks for watching guys. I will catch you next time.